Now, you know what time of the year it is for most of us in the Northern Hemisphere. It is winter time. And I'm going to give you 5 of my all-time favorite winter fragrances. Now, they're all niche or indie. Not hating on designer. I know some of y'all say that and stuff, but I'm not. It's just the ones I've encountered are in the niche and indie realm. And let me tell you, these 5 fragrances are absolutely gorgeous. The other thing about this, with all of them, I get about 10 hours, if not more, on my skin. So that's another plus for you. Because I know a lot of you are always asking, hey, Lawrence, need beast mode fragrances. Well, these 5 beast mode fragrances. Now, I will say this. I think there's about 2 to 3 on this list that I think most people will like. The other 2 might, I don't know, just depending on where you lean. The first one I will talk about, I think that this might be the favorite amongst everybody. I mean, I don't know. You'll tell me in the comments, but this is the one it is. And that one is going to be, it is none other than Initio Side Effect. Yes. Now, haven't tried every single fragrance from Initio, but from the ones I've tried, to me, this is the standout one here. Love Rehab, love Atomic Rose, Blessed Baraka's beautiful, Musk Therapy. I have that one, as you could tell, too. But the Side Effect, rum, cinnamon, get a little bit of tobacco in there. It's absolutely gorgeous. The way it's blended, it is so phenomenal. Now, to me, I'm going to say, okay, of course, fall and winter, this is the occasions you should wear, in the time of the year you should wear it for. Now, setting, of course, you're going to want to wear this in the evening time. The beautiful thing about this fragrance, I think you can wear it in all sorts of occasions. You want to stand out at a wedding, because I know a lot of you ask me, hey, what can I wear in a wedding, and it's cold weather? Boom, Side Effect. Now, I will say this. If you're in the party, if you're the groom, this would be the fragrance I would suggest. Because if you might be in the party or you're not in the party, you might outshine the groom. But the beautiful thing about this too is also if you're going out at night and just a regular setting, Initio Side Effect. Oh, guys, this is my wife absolutely loves this as well. Now, on my skin, I get 10 plus hours, like I said, with all these. But this one especially, from what I remember, it was like at the 12-hour mark. So it's just absolutely fantastic. By the time your night is through, unless you're crazy and you party for 12 plus hours, this will last. I get pretty decent projecting. I'm not saying it's a beast mode projector, but it's there and people around you will smell it. And guys, obviously, if it's in my top 5, it's a 5 pro rating. Now, for most people I've recommended fragrances to, when I tell them Initio Side Effect and they've tried it, they were like, wow, Lawrence, this is amazing. And it is. And like I said, Initio has some great fragrances, but to me, this is their standout one. Oh, such a magical fragrance. Absolutely gorgeous. It will probably be forever in my all-time favorite scents. It's so gorgeous. It was worth the hype. I remember hearing a lot about it. And it's worth the hype, let me tell you. And then some. Now, the next one on the list is an indie one. This one is from the house of Get Right Clean Team, because you're going to learn how to get right, y'all. And that is Get Right Black. So, what do I get when I smell this? Well, pick up some citrus in there. As it dries down, you get a little bit of pepper notes, but vanilla and musk. Now, again, this is for the evening time. Actually, I think with all these this is best for the evening time. Now, for me, this is going to be something I think you want to wear date night, even when you're going out, because this is pretty strong. And this one actually projects, let me tell you. I've gotten over 10 hours on my skin with this. This fragrance I've worn around, when I've worn it, people from a pretty good distance can smell it. And they're like, wow, what are you wearing? Now, I don't know if now the more and more I was debating, do I put cherry red or here on black? I still think it might be on neck and neck. Even I think though, cherry, I think you could wear probably all year round, wear cherry red. Black, I think, is perfect for this colder weather. That's where it really shines. This is where it really stands out and it pops. But I love this because, again, this is a masculine fragrance that I think might sit. Now, what I say this is, I think this will be more for a mature audience. I don't know how a younger person will feel wearing this fragrance. I think you might have to get a little bit, or be a little bit older to appreciate this. But nonetheless, this is an absolutely gorgeous fragrance. Phenomenal, guys. And here's what I love about it too. Out of all the fragrances on this list, this is the most bang for your buck, I feel. It's about $90, 50 ml. So you're, like I said, under $100. That's great. A beast mode fragrance, and it smells wonderful. So I said, you want the most bang for your buck out of all these fragrances? Get Right Black will be the one. Gorgeous fragrance, absolutely love it. Now this next fragrance, I already knew I wanted it. I got a bottle sent to me. I had smelled the decant. And I when I got the decant was the parfum version. So this one is the parfum cologne version. I think you already know what it is. But guys, let me tell you, this fragrance is just so classy. This is one I think, like, if you're going somewhere and you want your presence felt, but I mean, you want to smell? This is the one right here. This is Roja Enigma. This is the parfum cologne. Again, smell the parfum version. This is the parfum cologne. Still a long-lasting fragrance. I get over 10 hours. What this reminds me of is an expensive soda. So you get citrus in here, get some boozy notes, get some vanilla. There's some floral tones in here as well. Now, again, fall, winter. I think you could even wear it in the spring. Now here's the crazy thing. Let me tell you. I went out, and I don't know if I would advise this because this is heavy. Okay, it is a heavy fragrance. I wore this in the summer. I met up with a friend in the summer. It was hot. It was like 90 degrees. But I'm the type of person that I guess I kind of don't care. I mean, it's mean to say, like, you smell me, you smell me. I know it's rude. People don't listen to me saying that. I know you're going to be like, well, you're just obnoxious, and that's probably it is true. But it is what it is. So, but I wore this, and when I was hanging out with my friend, he was like, bro, what are you wearing? This scent is absolutely beautiful, classy. It's mature, and it was Enigma. Now, again, worn in the cooler weather, still shines. It's still beautiful. But again, this is another fragrance, I say, mature audience. I don't know how a younger person will feel with Enigma. I haven't tried a ton of fragrances from Roja, but from what I've tried, this is the one right here that I would definitely have a bottle in my collection at all times. I mean, I'm going to need to upgrade, I need to update and get another bottle because this one's empty pretty much, but it's absolutely phenomenal. The parfum version, I need to retest it again. It is a little deeper and stronger from what I remember, but the parfum cologne is great. It's not as heavy, so I think maybe if you are a younger person and you're like, which version do I go for? Which version do I go for? I think the parfum cologne will be a good option. But guys, this is so brilliantly done. Masterful fragrance from the house of Roja. This next fragrance I'm going to talk about. When I smelled it, it was a year ago, and I smelled it, and I was instantly blown away. I was just like, wow, this is phenomenal. This is forever going to be one of my all-time favorites. It's from a house that I'm glad is starting to get the recognition it deserves. And it's an indie house. Now, when I tell people, look, I recommend sometimes other fragrances from this brand, but to me, this one is just stand out. Anybody can wear it. It is it's mass appealing, but it's different. And that fragrance is, now I have the old school version, so I'll show you how the new bottle works. It is City Rhythm Manhattan. Now, that's how the bottles look now. You know, I ran out, but I have the older version before. But again, the juice doesn't really change, so it's still blue. Now, let me tell you guys, cinnamon, some tea notes, some tobacco. There's other notes in here as well. This is phenomenal. I'm telling you, like I said, immediately when I smelled it, I was like, wow, Niles, what do you have in your hands here? This is such an amazing creation. And this is the best part about it. You can wear it dressed up. You can wear it casually. That's the versatility of this fragrance. Again, beast mode, 10 plus hours on your skin. And this is another one of those fragrances. I just go up to it, sniff it, put the cap back on, or do a spray here. I will get, again, the newer bottle. I will get another one because I just love that fragrance that much. But guys, if you don't know about City Rhythm, suggest you do. And for this cooler weather, Manhattan is just the star. It's the star of the show. So there's that. And I've been complimented numerous times. And my wife tries to steal this from me. Let me just tell you, out of all this one and Side Effect, she tries to steal the most from. So City Rhythm Manhattan, amazing. Now, from the list, again, the two I would say if you were going to blind buy, probably be the most successful one, be Manhattan, be Side Effect. Get Right Black, Enigma. See, yes or no. Probably it could be like split, but the one it's the boldest. Again, it's the boldest, it's the heaviest. But man, it is so phenomenal. It is a masterful creation. This fragrance just screams to me that you got money. That's really what this fragrance smells like to me. Like you got money. And kind of like, I don't give a F money. That's what this fragrance to me embodies. I don't know. That's what I just picture. I'm not saying every person that does, but this is what I can picture. And that is Amouage Overture. And I love the frosted glass. It's just, this is just amazing. Now, I remember when this came out, I read the note breakdown and I was like, I need to try this because you get some boozy notes, you get some spices in there. And as it dries down, you get the smokiness. Now, I love it. Now, I remember I got a decant of it because I was hyped. I was super hyped when Amouage dropped this fragrance. And when I got the decant and I sprayed it once, it was everything I thought it was. I love Interlude. Interlude is my favorite Amouage fragrance. If one comes close to it, it's Overture. It's my second favorite from the house. But again, like I said, to me, this I do not see majority of people liking. I don't know. I don't know if you have to be in the game, in the fragrance game long to know, or if you just like darker, heavier scents. Because this thing is heavy, guys. This is very heavy, and it lasts a long time, and it projects, which is again typical of Amouage there. But this is, to me, this is art in a bottle, money in a bottle, sophistication in a bottle. This is Amouage Overture. Again, not going to be for everybody, but wow. For me, I love it. Now, you're going to want to wear this. You got an event where you, like I said, where you want to stand out and you want when you walk in the room and you want people to know, I have just entered the room. Look at me. This is what this is. This is what this fragrance is. This is what I see. So I can see, like I said, royalty, where a member of the, probably this is what it was made for. Royalty, where you're wearing a tuxedo, you got like a green suit or orange suit, and you're walking in, and you want people, your presence already known. The suit already tells it, but this will match it. But again, this is just a classy fragrance. But again, this is not going to fit in every setting. So I think it's going to be in a setting where you're dressed up, you're suited up. Again, this is the heaviest one out of all of them. This is not one I would blind buy. So, but this is kind of leads into what I was going to tell you. Here's the thing. You want to smell these fragrances, but damn, they're expensive. Except for Get Right and City Rhythm Manhattan. Those are the two most reasonably priced. This one is like over $300. So you're like, man, where can I smell it? Because it's hard to find in stores. I don't even know if Neiman Marcus had. I walked into Neiman Marcus and I didn't see it on there. Maybe I did. I just don't recall. But here's what you do. Go to JuFroFragrances.com. Go to top winter picks. The 5 that I just mentioned. Overture from Amouage. Roja Enigma. City Rhythm Manhattan. Initio Side Effect. And Get Right Black. You can smell all of them. And you from there can determine, do I want to spend the money to buy a full bottle? I think you will. I think there's at least 1 to 2 from this list that I think you will like, that every person will appreciate. I would be hard pressed, and I'd be shocked to say that one person doesn't like any of these scents. I could put good money on it. I'm not a betting person, but I'm just saying I could put good money on it that at least a person will like 1 to 2 of the scents. If you like all of them, great. But like I said, JuFroFragrances.com, go into top winter picks, and you can smell these 5 without having to spend $300 plus on a bottle. As always, guys, I'm curious in your thoughts. If you've tried these or if you've gotten a sampler set from me, what do you think about these scents? Where do you rank them? Which ones did you like? Which ones you did not like? I'd be curious to get like a kind of poll and see which ones most appeal to. Again, I'll name you the 5 fragrances here. Amouage Overture. Roja Enigma, Parfum Cologne. Initio, Side Effect. Don't mind the bottle. All right. Initio, Side Effect. Oh, I just dropped the cap with another one. Get Right Black. And City Rhythm Manhattan. As always, if you could like, comment, subscribe, and share, I'd greatly appreciate it. As always, y'all, hit that bell. It'll give you notifications of when the next video is dropping.